This is a stream bank that we have here at Highland Hill Farm, and it constantly was eroding the stream bank on the side here, and so we planted some Redtwig dogwoods. Redtwig dogwoods are very easy to propagate, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some cuttings of them. Then I'm going to take them up, able to show you all the little tricks in doing this. And what we're going to start here right now doing is we're going to cut a bunch of small branches, and then we're going to use those to grow more Redtwig dogwoods. I'm in my office, and I'm here in my office, and this is how I start. I collect soda bottles, and I take these soda bottles and I cut the tops off, and after the tops are cut off, I use them in making little aquariums. See, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, just like in these, I'm going to take the cutting and I'm going to stick it in here and then put this on top. Now I'm going to make a cutting right off about here, and I can strip the flowers off, and I'm going to cut some of the leaves back, and that'll help it grow because it won't have too much foliage to try and support while it's growing roots. Now, a lot of people like to use a rooting hormone to grow these plants, and there are a lot of them available. This is what we sometimes use. We sometimes use hormone 3, but you don't have to use a rooting hormone for a lot of plants, especially the Redtwig dogwood, because in its natural habitat, as branches break off and float down the stream and land on a stream bank, they propagate pretty well and easily. And if you want to make your own hormone for doing this, just don't pay her. Don't buy one. You know, that'll make her moan. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, after I've cut off the stems and prepared it, I'll show you how I stick it. Now I've prepared the small cutting for sticking. And notice I've cut the leaves off a little bit so they don't have as much to support. And all I do is stick it in the soil down to almost the first set of roots or leaves, and then I put this cap on top and push all these little boogers inside, and that'll do it. And that's all you got to do, and just keep them moist. I wet these out just about once a day, and then they grow, and we grow a lot of trees that way. You can do multiples at a time if you want. These were done with a big pot, and then I also can do a lot of other things like arborvitaes, which we're growing there, and that's in an old water jug that I cut the top off of. And as you can see, a lot of these are starting to grow. Here's some here. You can see the new growth coming out on them. They may not look pretty, but they're going to grow. It's another plant. These are some more plants. That's a weed. We don't need that. But there's 3 more plants growing. And some lilacs growing. And that's a viburnum. And you can see it's starting to put roots out. See the roots? Now stick that back in there so it grows again. But it's a very easy way to propagate your plants. If you have any questions on how to propagate plants, you can call me at Highland Hill Farm. This is Bill. We grow thousands of trees and shrubs. You can buy them from us, or you can propagate your own. I prefer to propagate because it's cheaper. But if you need to buy some, we are available. And this weekend, we have a special at Highland Hill Farm. If you stop out and you're a hunter and you have a habitat project, we will have a free dawn redwood for you. We are at 5275 West Swamp Road, Fountainville, PA 18923. This is Bill at Highland Hill Farm. We're near Philadelphia. Bye-bye.